feel like an imposter because you keep trying to succeed as an edited version of yourself? Hey, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Yeah. Hey, hey, hey. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Spirit Speaks Experience. I'm Rosemary Noni Knight here. I am the Prosperity Minister and a business coach for ambitious spiritual people determined to make at least 5 to 10K, if not more, each month whilst living luxurious in your purpose. I help you leave behind the pain, the limiting beliefs of the past so that you can rise victorious in your true design life. You are meant to be free, to be fulfilled, to be financially abundant, and to be love drenched. And that's what we create if you will claim it. Okay, and we combine practical action with spiritual principles, put them together to get real world results predictably. Okay, so step one to understand all of this is to get a copy of my book, Money Manifestation Mastery and Strategic Divine Guidance book. It will help you understand the essential elements required to manifest the money and resources you need to live luxuriously in your purpose, using your gifts, your skills, your spiritual wisdom, all of that stuff, and turning it into money. Now, message me the word book or go see the link in my bio to get a copy. Now, as always, with this Spirit Speaks experiences, we're going to look at the divine download for today. Okay, it's a message that I sit down with the divine each business day, receive from my paying clients, and I'm sharing some of the previous ones with you from previous years. Okay, so let's read the divine download. Listen in, and then we'll disseminate it. There is a longing within you to be loved, to be seen for all that you are, and to be loved. You could honor yourself by doing this to yourself first. You could spend time looking at your physical form and loving each part of it, looking within yourself at your unseen form and loving all parts of that too. You could honor yourself more. How would you know if you are loved completely when you do not allow yourself to see all that you are? Get comfortable with yourself. Get comfortable with your out there ideas of anything. Instead of discarding anything that doesn't fit into the rhetoric you have forced yourself to conform to, give yourself freedom to explore the new ideas that seem to be pressing on your mind, seeking notice and expression. You sense that there is so much more to you than has currently been seen, but then you also stifle anything that seems to go beyond the norm. Honor yourself. Give room and awareness to those thoughts and ideas that go beyond your norm. Stop pushing your own expansion away. Stop indulging in unlove. You are wiser than you allow yourself to be. You are righter than you allow yourself to be. The way you have always done things is not the only way to do things. The way you've always perceived things is not necessarily the only way to perceive things. Set yourself free to expand and grow and become all that you know you are meant to be. Honor yourself and the parts of you that are seeking to break through into your conscious awareness. Okay, so that's the divine download. So the divine starts by saying, there is a longing within you to be loved, to be seen for all that you are, and to be loved. And that longing is not wrong. You want to be seen, loved, accepted. Absolutely. You want someone to see the whole of you, your physical form, your unseen form, your ideas, your quirks, your history, all parts of you, your out there thoughts, your spiritual wisdom, your ambition, your longing for money, all of it. And to say that, yeah, you know what? You are allowed to be here. All of you is allowed. But the divine is saying, hey, you could honor yourself by doing this to yourself first. And that's actually where imposter syndrome starts to shift. Not because you're waiting until everybody else approves of you or claps for you or your family understands or colleagues validate you or any of that stuff. Not until you wait until somebody on the internet, some stranger you don't actually know, on the internet gives you permission to be visible. No. You stop abandoning yourself. You start honoring yourself, okay? You stop pushing away the new ideas that are pressing on your mind, seeking notice, seeking expression. You stop trying to build your purpose-led income path whilst hiding the very parts of you that make that path yours. And that's what a lot of ambitious spiritual people do. You want to make money from your gifts and your current skills and your expertise and your life experience and your spiritual wisdom, but then you try to remove your own special source from it. You try to be acceptable, according to who anyway? You try to sound normal and not so intense, not too mystical, not too woo-woo, okay? But then you feel like an imposter because you're acting like one. You're acting like one because you're trying to succeed as someone else. So anyway, four ideas here for you. Number one, stop avoiding yourself and stifling your own growth. Now, the divine says, how would you know if you were loved completely when you do not even allow yourself to see all that you are? And it's true. Many people want to be loved, but you keep hiding from yourself. You want everybody else to see all of you and love all of you and accept all of you, approve of all of you, celebrate all of you, but you do not even allow yourself to see all of you. You avoid looking at your body. You avoid looking at the true desires. You avoid your own feelings. You avoid your anger or your ambition. You avoid any spiritual idea that seems too strange and not acceptable to the group around you, basically. You avoid all the different little parts of you that don't quite fit the image you've been taught to maintain. But just because you avoid it doesn't mean it's not there. It's not, and the problem is that some of these things that you push down and try to pretend are not there, they are holding the reins of your life. And you're not even aware that they're pulling you here, there, and everywhere. It is better that you know yourself well enough, that you take the time to get to know yourself, your physical form, your inner form. You need to know you. The thoughts you hide from, the ideas you dismiss, the dreams you keep trying to pretend are not there. Get to know yourself. Do mirror work. Get to know yourself. Stand in front of yourself and choose to love all parts of yourself, not just the polished versions of you, all parts of yourself. Choose to love all of yourself. Look at your physical form and choose to love every single part of it. Look at your go within, go within. You can't stand in front of the mirror and do this, but you can sense who you are on the inside, okay? Your thoughts, your feelings, your desires, memories, spiritual perceptions, all of that, your ideas, your knowing. Accept, look at all of it. And even the parts you think are the dark side or the dark parts of yourself, accept all of you. Stop avoiding yourself. It is control. The parts that you are trying not to see, the parts you are pretending not to see, are probably in control of you, are probably showing up in more ways than you realize. So stop hiding from yourself. Stop avoiding yourself. Allow your own expansion as you see who you are. Because if all this avoiding also stifles your own growth. Okay, so that's number one. Number two, stop waiting for external approval. Approve of yourself. Okay, the divine says, get comfortable with yourself. And it's not really optional. If you're going to build a purpose-led income path, if you want to be visible, if you want to be paid for the stuff inside of you, if you want to teach, to coach, to heal, to guide, all of that stuff from who you really are, from that stuff inside of you, you have to approve of yourself. You have to. This is why sometimes it's so much easier to sell a light bulb, as an example, rather than selling a service that you are delivering from what is inside of you. Because if you haven't fully accepted yourself, you will continue to feel like an imposter. You'll continue to feel like, oh, why would anybody want what I have? There's nothing special about what I do, blah, blah, blah. Enough. You must approve of yourself first. You must approve of yourself first. Your mistakes, your awkwardnesses, your old choices, the things you feel guilty about, the things you're ashamed of, the things you wish had gone differently, the things you're still learning, all of that stuff you need to accept and honor and approve of you. Look boldly at all parts of you and choose to approve of yourself. You're not going to be perfect. So what? Not every choice you make is going to be wise. So what? You have things to learn. So what? You don't need to be all things to all people. You don't need every single person out there to understand you. You don't need everybody to even like your energy. You don't need to keep contorting yourself into a shape that makes the world comfortable with you. Stop it, stop it, stop it. There are people in the world that you are specifically called to who need your voice, your way, your story, your perception, the way you see things, your humor, the way you speak, your directness, your softness, your intensity, your way of seeing the world. And in a world where there's, 8 billion people, you can decide that the people you need or the people you are called to serve exist. Because you don't need all of them. To get to that 5 to 10K or more, actually, you need maybe 20 people. Sometimes even less, depending on what you choose to charge. But you don't need 8 billion people to love you, to approve of you before you're finally acceptable. Accept yourself, okay? The people who are meant for you, they want to hear you. And you're not going to be hiding that part of you, or you're going to be hiding the various bits of you because you're so worried that you're looking for the approval that you don't need, okay? You keep looking to the wrong audience and calling their lack of response to what you're putting out there as proof that, oh, maybe nobody wants what I have, or maybe, I'm just not enough, there's something wrong with me. No, you're just putting your stuff in front of the wrong people and you're hiding the reality of you. Okay, approve of yourself and speak to the people who want what you have. So literally just be you. Literally be you, okay? I'm not, yeah, because some of your stories, some of your experiences are exactly what certain people need to hear from you in order to make the choice to work with you. And and it's not even just about working with you, though. Yes, we're business owners, or you want to be a business owner anyway. We do want people to work with us, but it's also about just being of service. Some of the stories that you will share, some of the stuff that you will put out there, as much as there's this saying, what is most private is most general, because it's true. All that stuff you think, oh my God, only I could have done something so stupid. It's a lie. There's lots of people out there who probably did similar stupid things ultimately and are wishing that somebody would come out and be honest about the mistakes they've made. Why can that someone not be you? So there are people out there with similar shames and fears and guilts and confusions and similar money stories and spiritual questions and family patterns and whatever it is that you want to help and teach people on. There are people that need it in the way that you will say it. Okay? They need it in the way that you will say it. So give yourself permission, approve of yourself. You don't want to feel like an imposter, then start approving of yourself. Okay? I start approving of yourself. Whose approval are you still waiting for? Enough. Your vision is your permission. Your vision is your permission. Number 3, accept your quirks and stop trying to be accepted by those who will not accept you. Accept your quirks. Stop trying to be accepted by everybody. And we've already kind of said this, but we're going to say it slightly differently. Okay? The divine says, get comfortable with your out there ideas of anything. Your quirks are not the problem. It's your rejection of them that is the problem. Okay? I like to see, and I've been talking about this forever, this whole concept of the physical reality being like a jigsaw puzzle. Okay, so and each piece of the jigsaw has sharp edges or strange angles or unexpected curves, unusual shapes ultimately. But they fit together quite nicely to create this full picture of what, how a jigsaw puzzle works, right? So all these different shaped jigsaw pieces come together and they fit together quite nicely with all their weirdnesses to form this beautiful picture. But imagine all the jigsaw puzzle pieces decided they were going to try and round themselves off so that they're all round ultimately, because they thought that that would make them more acceptable, right? So yeah, it looks smoother and you will probably offend fewer people because now you fit better or you look better or whatever it is you think you're aiming for ultimately, or you're easier for people to handle. But now you don't actually fit anymore where you were designed to fit. And that's what you do when you remove your quirks. Okay, you make yourself less useful to the part of the world that you're here to actually serve. Your quirks are exactly what the world needs from you. Okay, your strange way of seeing things, your unusual language, your intense, the way you see things. Ultimately, your out there ideas, as the divine very specifically said, your directness, your way is what is needed, and yet you're hiding from it. Stop hiding from it. This imposter syndrome thing, it starts within you first, because you have decided that there are parts of you that are unacceptable or not enough, or oh my God, if people really saw who I am, they will be horrified. That's because you're horrified. Stop being horrified by yourself. Stop being horrified by yourself, for goodness sake. Stop editing yourself all the time. Stop trying too hard to sound super professional. Stop hiding that spiritual part of you because you're worried about what your colleagues or whatever will think of you if they ever saw you on social media. Oh my God. So what? So what? You don't need everyone. Again, 8 billion people on this planet. You do not need to serve every single one of them. There are specific people you are called to, and they're probably not that many. So that's okay. For some of y'all, you are called to big numbers. Great, but it still won't be 8 billion people. Okay, you don't need everyone. You don't need the whole internet. You just need those who love your quirks as they are. Okay, so allow those who don't need you to contort and become something other than who you are. Stop chasing the wrong people. Stop trying to explain yourself to the wrong people that just don't get it. Stop diluting yourself to make yourself more acceptable. Enough. Understand why, okay, yeah, if you're in corporate, if you're in a job, maybe you had to do that in order to get the job and blah, blah, blah. But you're trying to build your own purpose-led income path here. You don't want to move from having to contort yourself in a corporate environment into now contorting yourself in your own freaking business, in your own thing. No, come on now. Come on now. Stop doing this whole, honor yourself. Honor yourself. Okay? Honor yourself. Number 4, notice the signal you're sending and change it deliberately. Ultimately, we are telepathically sending out a signal, telling others exactly how to treat us. So what signal are you sending? Because your energy, the way if you have the vibe of, oh my God, there's parts of me that need to be hidden, that is a signal you're sending out. You think that because you haven't said it, that, oh, nobody can feel it. You know when somebody's angry with you. They may not even say a word to you, and there's this energy around them. They're telepathically broadcasting exactly what they feel, and you're sensing it. You may not be able to put exact words to it, but you sense it. Exactly the same is happening, whether you're doing your stuff over the internet, whether you're doing it in person. If you are sending out that message, are you aware of what message you're sending out? Because as I said, your energy, your actions, your words, everything is sending out a signal, telling other people how to treat you. And sometimes they don't even understand why they're reacting to you in a certain way. It's because you're sending out that signal. You're sending out that signal. We are energetic beings. We are energetic beings, okay? You are sending out a signal, so you better be aware of what signal that you're sending out there. If you are loving and approving of yourself, you're sending out the signal that, yes, I'm somebody to be loved. I'm somebody who can be honored. I'm somebody who should be honored, rather than somebody who is hiding. And people get this sense that there's something wrong. You're trying not to be seen. Why is she hiding? Or why is he hiding? And they don't really know. So then they start interpreting why you're hiding as something sinister. And then you wonder why nobody's buying anything from you. It's because they're scared. But they don't even really know why they're scared. And you don't realize that you're telepathically sending out this message to them that you are hiding, that you're an imposter, that, oh my God, don't trust me. And so they don't trust you. They don't trust you because that's the message you're sending out to yourself. You're sending out yourself. So come on, the three earlier things I've said here. Stop avoiding yourself. Approve of yourself. Embrace your quirks. Own who you are fully. Here I am. Here I am. See me. I know I'm not for everybody, and it's okay. I don't need everybody to like me. You don't need everybody to like you, okay? And so then when you show up boldly and you're loving yourself and honoring yourself, you're telepathically sending out the signal that you're ready. You're ready. Doesn't mean that we don't have to do all the practical strategy stuff. We still need to do that stuff. But you can do all the practical strategy stuff. But if you're sending out this vibe of, I'm hiding and please don't buy from me because I'm an imposter, yeah, people won't, no matter how perfect your strategy is. So let's get the whole thing, let's get the whole part of our internal world clear and our external world clear now. Okay, please don't hear that as saying that forever we're going to be doing lots of healing work forever. No, I'm just saying that accept, own, embrace you. Okay? Two people can say the exact same thing, and one is hiding, one is inviting. One is kind of apologizing for existing, and the other person is welcoming people in. And they will get very different results. Your signal is being broadcast telepathically. Are you aware of what you're sending out there? Start loving yourself. Notice when you feel like an imposter and question it rather than just blindly accepting that, oh, yes, I'm an imposter. No, you're not. No, you're not. Okay? Practice loving all of you. Get to know all of you. Enough with the hiding and protecting yourself. Become open and welcoming. That's the signal you want to be sending out when you're trying to build your own, purpose-led income path. Okay, so stop avoiding yourself. Stop waiting for external approval. Approve of yourself. Accept your quirks. Stop trying to be accepted by those who will not accept you. And notice the signal you're sending out and change it deliberately. The divine says, you sense that there is so much more to you than has currently been seen. But then you also stifle anything that seems to go beyond the norm. Stop it. Stop stifling those parts of you that don't seem to fit the rhetoric you've decided you must fit. Who you are, quirks and all, is enough. Really, truly accept that. Approve of yourself first so that others are able to approve of you too. Okay? Okay, on that note, guys, we're going to bring this to a close. We're going to say the love prayer together. I would like to share my screen, but I can't with anybody. So we're just going to say it, and you're going to hear the words, and you're going to allow them to minister to you. Before I finish here, remember, if you want a copy of my book, The Money Manifestation Mastery and Strategic Divine Guidance book, just message me the word book or go see the link in my bio. Okay, we finished by saying the love prayer together. Let me locate it on my screen at least so that I can see it, even if you can't. Okay, so hands on heart, and I'll speak it over you. Your love dissolves all doubt. Your love dissolves all fear. Through everybody listening to me right now. Your love keeps me focused. Your love keeps me clear. Your love dissolves all guilt. Your love dissolves all shame. Your love keeps me focused. Your love keeps me in the game. Your love dissolves regret. Your love dissolves despair. Your love restores my hope, my peace, my joy. Your love restores my youth and my years. Your love dissolves resentment and envy. Your love dissolves hate and rage. Your love dissolves any bitter root within me. Your love energy rebuilds my self-trust and my faith. And for all those people that feel like imposters right now, yes, let divine love energy just flood through you right now, dissolving that idea that you are an imposter and building that self-trust and faith within you again. Okay, your love flows freely through me right now, resolving, dissolving, evolving. Your love flows freely through me right now, harmonizing and adjusting. Your love flows freely through everyone right now, resolving, dissolving, evolving. Your love makes us magnetic to the desires of our heart. And I want you to take a moment right now to picture your goal, the thing that you want to see manifest in the physical reality. See it, picture it, and invite divine love energy just to flood through that picture right now, making you magnetic to the physical equivalent of that goal. And we end by saying, I feel your love flooding through me, propelling me forward into greater and greater financial prosperity right now. Money, wealth, riches are flooding into my life from everywhere and in great abundance with ease and with speed. Thank you. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Now, if you're sending me the whole link, you need to message me. Sorry, not a comment, because as soon as I switch off this thing, your message is going to have disappeared, so I won't be able to find you anymore. So, so you need to message me the word book, or go see the link in my bio. It's in the link in my bio anyway, so you can go and see it there. Yes, on that note, guys, go forth and prosper. Until the next time, it's been a pleasure as always sharing this stuff with you. Enjoy. Bye.